All right, so give me just a moment. Shenanigans and tomfoolery. Yeah, the whole point of the beginning was you were not supposed to hear it, right? The whole point of that was you were not supposed to know what the fuck I was listening to. Right, that was just my pre-warm up. My pre-warm up, stream warm up. Right, get the blood flowing. I don't know why I got all this stuff. It's still be Tuesday today, so we're all ready for that. All right, so what's the motherfucking deal? Hope all y'all are doing well. Hope everybody's doing good. So again, I hope all of you wonderful people are doing. What are you talking about? I've been wearing this thing for forever. Right now it's probably out of whack, but it is it's my Negro turban. I'm converting to the Brotherhood. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to Professor Trill. Poor Nature's worse. But how are you wonderful people doing? Would like to welcome you all to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den is I don't know, bro. I don't know what the Den is. It's like discussing everything normally, naturally, whatever. I'm your host, Ed Honcho, but this is the greatest conversation on the entire internet. You ask, well, why? What makes this fucking show so great about yours? It's not me. It has nothing to do with me. It's the wonderful people who call in, who partake in the chat, who intermingle and make this community what it is. You know, I love and appreciate each and every one of you, well, most of you, right? A couple of y'all, not too many of y'all. But again, I am your host, Ed Honcho, and we're gonna talk about some stuff tonight. We're gonna talk about right, exactly. See, we know who's showing up. We know who ain't saying nothing tonight. You know where they are, Trill. You know exactly what's happening. AB, what's the motherfucking deal? Delta Echo Golf, Roger Charlie, India. I don't know. How's everybody doing this evening? Right. So we're talking about the wicked witches of the West, right? And I know you're gonna be like, Hunch's gonna come in here and he's just gonna bash black women. Oh, Streamlight's just all he wants. No, I'm not. No, you're absolutely wrong. I'm not going to come in here and bash black women all night long. Who do you think I am? I'm already here, and I'm bashing all women all night long. So that's what's happening tonight. So just be prepared for that, okay? Everybody can get it. The Western woman, maybe not the. I'm gonna be honest though. Let's not even like trip, because the market. There's a market for everything, right? And they say, oh, there's no such thing as a sexual marketplace. Oh, there definitely is, right? You gotta pardon me. There definitely is, right? And you're talking about people. The Western woman now, and then going overseas, and people with the passports, and now they're kind of inflating the international women's head. Like pretty soon, those women will start acting. They're already acting like women in the West. Like you're gonna have to go to like most impoverished, the most impoverished places you can find. Why is this? See, this is what I'm saying. These are the things I be talking about. Give me just a minute. Why is this stream so freaking choppy? Right? What is taking place? I know what's taking place. I forgot I did do that. What was that? I should have done that. And I need to. Definitely need to stop that. Okay. I don't know why everything's so choppy. Pardon me. Again, shit just does what it wants to do whenever it wants to do it. So, but we're talking about, I kind of want to get more into Joe Smith's wife, right? Because I feel like this bitch is like the Western woman. Like I don't know. I don't know, right? Because I don't know who's worse, right? Because Joe Smith's wife has come out and just with this kamehameha of disrespect, right? And just what the fuck is going on? Like, where does this bitch come from? Like, where did y'all find, like, and how? Like, what did this nigga ever see in this woman that was well, again, niggas, we're stupid. We're all stupid, right? Me and another den folk were having a conversation about this. Like, even the most player motherfuckers they get bamboozled, right? Bitches are cunning, bitches are conniving, right? We've all had that friend. You're like, that nigga was a player, this nigga got caught up with this bitch. Look at all the bitches, this nigga, and he got caught. It happens to us all, right? It's happened to every last one. It's like, how in the fuck did I ever fuck with that? Like, what the fuck was wrong? Like, it is what it is. 335, peace. Like, and so it happens to all of them. Now, I don't know if Joe Smith was a player. I tell y'all, a lot of these athletes, I've been saying it for years, ever since I hit the internets, that a lot of these athletes, a lot of these entertainers, they're fucking corny, they're lame, and they don't have game, right? A lot of these dudes throw money at bitches, right? And then when you leave with your wallet, and then the wallet gets too light, right? And how you lose $61 million, bro? Like, I guarantee you that bitch was behind a big portion of that, right? But she's not gonna talk about, like, how do you think, you really believe these stupid ass sustainable massage? Bitch, this bitch been, bro, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to keep it in line, right? Because the more I think about the shit, the more I this is the most disrespectful bitch of all time, bro. Like, so I should have, I'm gonna show a portion, I'm gonna show a little portion of a clip, right? And I'm gonna show a portion of this clip. Shout out to J Mail. I'm gonna pull it up. I think Trill watched it. I don't know who else may have seen it, but I don't condone domestic abuse, violence. No need to ever put your hand on a woman. There's no reason to, right? I'm lying about that, but it sounds good. Sometimes you might just need to uppercut a bitch, right? Some of these bitches is husky, right? Some of these bitches is, motherfuckers wearing, chunkies. Some of these bitches bigger than some of these niggas, and I feel like, I think if we're talking, I think it should be on a pound for pound basis. Like, you shouldn't be able to hit women. But if we're gonna take into account the punishment, I think the scenario should matter. And I mean, we need to weigh both parties at the time. If that woman is bigger than that man, I think it should be significant. It should be just automatically dropped to like a ticket, some community service. He was defending himself, right? Like, what is he supposed to do? Now, be the other way around, I think we got to look into some different matters. But anyway, I'm joking when I say this a little bit. But this woman here makes me understand. This makes me understand. See, I understand now why back in the day it used to be okay to kind of just hit him with a little boop, shut up, bitch. We in public. It's not even it's not even to be disrespectful or to abuse them. It's just to let them know your emotions running out. Boop, shut up, bitch. Get back in line. Like, I'm understanding the principles behind that. Why men back in the day were okay with that, right? Y'all not gonna like. I'm telling y'all not gonna like me, because it's just it's to the point where somebody has to say something, right? Like, why is this behavior acceptable? Like, why is this like? And at this point, I don't care about the women tonight. Like, this is a warning for the men. Because we're the ones that have to deal with them. Women always say, oh, you do this. But y'all don't deal with these bitches. Y'all go to brunch with these bitches. Y'all get drunk with these bitches. Yeah, they're fun when they drunk. That's why we fuck with them, because they was probably drunk when we fucking met them. And hey, these bitches are free, right? They're always fun when they're fucking drunk. Usually they're always fucking drunk. But anyway, they fun when they drunk. And then when you gotta really deal with them to real life, you're like, hey, this bitch ain't that fun. This bitch is, I'm gonna return this bitch, but the fucking receipt has expired, right? Like, this bitch ain't really that fun. This bitch kind of fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, yeah, exactly, right? It's just like a little check, like how you kind of do something sometimes, like say if you're walking somewhere and you kind of in your little zone and you just going because you're so used to going, and then somebody's kind of shocks you out of it. You kind of just collect your thoughts and just get, hey, what the fuck? I'm slipping there a little bit. It's the same thing. You just go, boop. And she's like, oh, I was slipping. My apologies. Thank you. Right? And you'll say Hunter shouldn't say this shit. Like a broad told me this. Broad is the one that told me, like, bitches need to be slapped sometimes. It's like not to be beat up, but sometimes they do need to, like, again, I don't say ridiculous. I do say ridiculous shit just to be saying ridiculous shit, but there's always a semi-reasonable source, right? Not really, but really. And so, but this chick here, and I meant to pull the shit up, I got distracted. The bitch just makes me, like, it may not seem like it, or it might, but the broad makes my blood boil inside, right? She makes, like, yeah, like, the bitch is, oh, like Joe ain't got a pimp hand in his body, bro. Like, and I get it. Like, you know, it's like I said, it's always one that you just kind of fuck with, you end up out of character with, right? But you can't go this low. Like if it's in you, at some point in time, it has to have woken up by now, and you're like, what the fuck? Anyway, let me just show y'all something. It's a joke. Shout out to Jay Bell, because again, like I say, he introduced me to this video, and when I seen this shit, like, I knew the broad was out of line. I knew the broad was out of pocket, but I didn't know she was this out of pocket. Like, I didn't know she was this outrageous, right? And I keep forgetting her fucking name. She's always Joe Smith's wife, because I don't even remember her name. And I saw her fucking I gotta go back and look at some of these fucking streams, but this whatever shit that's popping up, like random shits are popping up. I don't remember what the Jersey City incident was. That seemed to have been a good stream. And then we talking about his wife, and then let's talk about adult entertainment popped up the old then stream. Anyway, the irony. Bro, it's like this is the type of woman that we talk about, like all jokes aside, but we talk about like a woman can be, like marrying the wrong woman can be the worst decision that a man can make. This is true, right? Like being with the wrong person, spending time around the wrong people is the worst thing that you can do, right? And then apparently she got the thing coming up with old gal, like she's on this press tour of embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. She's just going everywhere. What? This bitch on Vlad? Now we was just talking about this nigga Vlad last night in the Discord. Here's the one. No, this ain't even the whole thing, bro. Like, this bitch has been on a roll for like the past month or so and doing everything she can and every opportunity that she gets to like embarrass this man, right? Like, what? And this is why we tell you cannot confide in women. You confide in wrong. Can't confide in none of them. Because what happens with all women, right? When they love you, right? They love you. You're the, you know. But we all know that a man's love is conditional, right? As long as you're making them happy or you're supplying whatever needs that they meet, even then, doesn't mean shit. But once that love turns to hate, all that stuff that you confided in, that you relied in, you told them, it becomes public information. It becomes everybody's business because she's mad at you for something that, and again, I don't know if the nigga cheat, but bitch, you're a fucking porno star. Like, I got like a few hall passes in me because I'm pretty sure you over here rubbing motherfuckers. I'm like, this bitch has just done the most disrespect. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find the little clip, bro. I see the whole one. I want to find the shorter one. Let me just pull up in the Discord. Let me just pull up in the damn Discord because it's just a part of it I want to show you. Like, all I got to show you is about a minute, maybe 2 minutes of exchange, right? And if you don't know the broad, like for this to be a husband and wife, right? And she hasn't came out and said, oh, this nigga been cheating on me and all this. Like, bitch, you're still actively tooting it up, right? And I'm not like on the trill toot that ass up. Like, she's tooting like as a prostitute. Like, no, she's too fucking, like, come on, bro. And I don't know Joe Smith from nobody, but he brought this upon himself, right? He married this bitch knowing what her history was, knowing what the fuck, was going on with this broad. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up, bro, and this is a tough thing to watch to me, right? Are y'all buying them fucking stupid ass glasses? All right. This is like the last maybe 3 or 4 minutes, so we ain't gonna watch the whole thing. I just need y'all to see this, right? I just need y'all to watch this. I need y'all to understand what's taking place. I need to have a trigger warning, right? Because I'm gonna get triggered. I'm gonna get triggered watching this shit, right? I'm gonna get upset. Let me put the warning screen up here. All right, I gotta put this shit up here for my goddamn self. Yeah, because it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real weird here in a second. So anyway, what I'm going to show you is this is supposed to be like a counseling session between this woman and her husband, right? Joe Smith, and I keep forgetting whatever her name is. And so, like I said, it's kind of a good idea, maybe gone wrong, because yeah, it's a bad deal. So let me just pull this up. Let me try to trim some of this. Here we go. And there you go. Okay. Let's enjoy this little clippity. Let me take that off the whatchamacallit. All right. I just got apartments. I be doing all kind of shit. If y'all saw what I was doing back here, you'd be appalled. All right, cool. So we're going to pull a little clip up, right? This is some of the most disrespectful, I promise. It's most, like, it's, if you haven't seen this shit before, this is tough to watch, dog. Like, check it out. So I hope this ain't past the part. This is towards the end of it, right? And this is just a clip of the whole thing. Y'all need to go check out the whole shit if you got some time. What the fuck?
One specific issue, a million other issues get brought into it, and it's difficult to even find your way through it all.
No, honestly, we don't argue like that. We argue and we get quiet.
Well, when you guys have a conflict, because right now that seems to be happening.
You know.
So watch this, guys.
Small thing, and they're all, I mean, even, you know, her mom said it sometimes, like this small thing that you could be discussing or whatever, all of a sudden there's a million things. That's like right there in the interview.
Right.
It's like all the interviews she's been doing. A million things just get poured on one little tiny thing.
Finances, right? What can I do to help? Joe, finances are at a problem right now. If we don't correct this problem, it's going to get worse, right? You're not talking to her about it. Why? What's going through your mind as a man?
As a man, I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out the next move, the next situation. Making calls, borrowing stuff from people, and you know, and you know, kind of embarrassed about the situation.
Embarrassed?
So I'm trying to figure out what can I do to make things better, make it a little bit easier.
Right.
So around the house.
All right. So everything seems relatively normal, right? Joe's just having a simple explanation. I think most men know, hey, when you're just going through, you got to figure it out. You don't have no choice. There's no other option. Nobody's going to, you know, I think many of us has been in Joe's position, you know, at some point in time. Things ain't going right. You're just trying to figure it the fuck out, right? Until you get it back right, until you shake back right. But many of us have been in Joe's position. Now, this is where shit gets real crazy, real fucking fast. Yeah, did she really, like, this was the recent midget fucking? No, that's terrible. Like, she's just doing this nigga dirty, like, and he's just Like, there has to be some kind of clause for this nigga to get out this shit. I mean, he ain't got no money anymore. He need to ever sue that bitch. If she the money maker now, look, so she need to break some bread, bitch.
I mean, it's not that I want to talk to her. It's just the fact that I'm trying to figure it out my damn self.
Men, you can't tell me you don't understand where this brother coming from. Here's the thing, guys, all right? What I didn't like about the video is that it was made public. These issues should have been handled behind closed doors. Whatever
honestly,
you felt
Kevin,
during that
I
moment.
took the video down immediately, and then someone snatched it and put it back up.
It's up to you.
Immediate lack of accountability. Like, this bitch is the least accountable. Like this bitch is the fucking Jedi Knight of accountability deflection. Like this. She's mad, like she already not giving a fuck. She's playing with the little ugly eyelashes and doing all this other shit while the niggas is talking real shit. And as soon as, she just smells accountability coming in the direction. She's ready to, I put it up. I tell like, bitch, you should have never put it up in the fucking first place. Like, does that not register? I took it down. Like, these are the type of bitches that'll get with you, do the shit to you, and then gaslight the fuck out of you for some shit that they doing. Like, and this is a lot of bitches these days, right? Yeah, I said bitches. And what?
You first and foremost to not post those things, and once you put them up there, now you have to deal with it, and that's what's happening right now. You're dealing with it, and he has to publicly deal with it. When he tried to talk to you about it, this conversation should have been in the home, but you went public. Why? Why did you say, I want to reveal to
the size, the deep breaths? This bitch don't give no fucks about trying to fix none of this. This bitch is going wherever the cameras are, and she can get a few thousand more eyeballs on the old ass to fucking, hopefully to promote the homely fans, right? Like, Joe did it to himself. We're going to talk about what we can do to not end up like Joe, right? We don't want to end up like, I don't want to see none of them folk end up like Joe. Don't do it. Don't be like Joe.
the whole world, not just my husband being upset and angry. He's a 6'10" black man. So I'm not only just going to show him being angry, I want the world to know about our issue. And now when the world wants to know about it, it's like you're upset about it. You don't want to talk about it. But you brought this to the world because at that moment you felt like you were right in what you did. Now the world's saying you're wrong, and it's not looking like you thought it would look. They're actually more so understanding what Joe's going through.
Well, then someone needs to help him then. Shaq, can he get a Papa John's?
Wow. Okay. Kiss, that was wrong. Joe?
Like, I don't know if you know that I don't know if you know, but man, like, y'all don't realize that Joe took everything that he had in him as a man, not to cold cocked it. And that bitch, look at this bitch's eyes. She's getting off on that shit. She is stimulated by Joe's pain. That's the type of bitch, like, that's what happens. Like, when you get with a succubus, right? Man, a soulless bitch like this. This bitch is mad at all the thousands of men who've abused, dumped, and passed on, probably made all kind of bullshit promises, right? And that's why the body count matters. The body count shouldn't matter. That's why the body count matters, right? Because when things go wrong, a bitch's nature is automatically going to be to deflect to all the better times she had. Oh, so-and-so, and this, and that's what she's going to, and she's just going to demean you. And the more you allow her to belittle you as a man, the worse it's going to get. You got to tiger up and cut that bitch, right? It's illusion. What's the motherfucking deal? They'll take a call. You were hacked. Well, welcome back if you were hacked. But again, like I say, she is relishing in it. This is the first time you've seen her crack a semi-smile since they've had this little conversation. This shit is crazy, bro.
Joe.
What was wrong about that?
And there it is, right? than to play dumb. What was like, bro? I want to punch that bitch for it. And also, well, he just said a Papa John's. He ain't got money. Like, do you understand the level of disrespect? And that's the thing. That's the cold blooded shit, because it's the bitch that you let get too close to you. And this is why, you know, motherfuckers being don't say things. When I was like, because it be like that, right? And again, there's 3 categories. There's ladies, there's bitches, there's hoes. We don't know the difference. Well, stick around. You'll figure it out soon. But yeah, it'll be the bit. It'll be the broad who plays one way. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, is a whole nother different thing. Like, there's something about this situation that's so fucking funny to me that I can't even explain to people, right? Like, I cannot even explain it, but it's fucking hilarious. Maybe one day I will. But it's super fucking funny. But that Papa John shit is, bro, like, and that's why I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I probably slept with Shaq, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a known jump off, but again, that's what happens, Joe. You think you can turn a hoe into you cannot. You cannot, and you can't blame the hoe, because you can never satisfy a hoe. And you say, well, huh, so why can't hoes be satisfied? Because a hoe, see, what y'all don't get is the hoe is not short for whore, right? Y'all have had it confused all the time. Oh, she's a hoe. The hoe is not short for whore. And like y'all been misled. Hoe is short for hole, because women like this have a hole inside that they're perpetually trying to fill, and they cannot fill that hole. They never will. They may be able to pretend to be satiated for temporary periods of time, but a whore, a hoe, a hole, they're all in the same category. They're all the same thing, you know, something that needs to be filled. But a hoe is always actually trying to feel that, but you can't, right? She'll never be satisfied because it's something empty inside of. No, you say, well, Honcho, I know hoes that have turned around, and no, they don't. They just holeless openly, right? That hole is still there. It's always going to be there, and it will never be filled, because in reality, the hoe does not want to fill that hole, right? Because when that hole is filled, there comes accountability for the role that you played in your outcomes and your actions, and then nobody wants that. The hoes don't want that. So, again, anywho, blickety. Let me see. I ain't gonna play the rest of that. I mean, at that point, it was really disrespectful. It's really weird. It's in my head sometimes. That lady's body. Let's not do that. Yeah. So, like I said, it's really weird situation. It's really fucked up situation, right? But the thing about it is, like, man, what do you do? How do you avoid dealing with women like this? And I think it's pretty. I won't say it's pretty easy, but it is. There are signs, right? There are signs. I'm looking at the Discord now. I'm getting lost with what they're talking about. There are signs. I mean, there are habits, there are red flags, there are actions, there are things that you will see in women in their behaviors that are like, they're like pieces of ravel. You keep pulling at it, you're gonna unravel something, right? You're gonna unravel a fucking a lot. You're gonna unravel a whole lot. Flippity. All right, there we go. So yeah, like I said, you know, it's just a situation where a person is going to, they're going to protect each other before that hole. I got distracted. See, I got a partner, right? I had to respond to the messages, semi-important. But again, so how do you avoid that? How do you not deal with that? One, you avoid women who crave and love superficial shit, right? Because they're superficial. The woman has no substance, has no conversation. You know, you got to be careful, right? If everything that she loves and craves is external, you know, again, superficial, is shallow type things, right? Always about makeup and beauty and, you know, no real content. It's always about the surface layer. And I get it. Women are made to be beautiful. But there's a lot of fake beauty going on these days. And fake beauty is something we're going to talk about soon too. Because there's a lot of fake beauty. There's a lot of bitches who are really, really arrogant and really, really ugly. But because they put a bunch of fucking makeup on their face, they feel like they're very attractive, right? And this should be a sin. It should be a ban. Like there should be a restriction against these type of behaviors, right? But it should be deception. It should be what is it? If a business is getting false advertising, if you get a bitch pregnant and wears a lot of makeup and she really don't look like she look, you should be able to sue, right? There should be legal ramifications to the situation. Give me a moment. So that's the one thing. That's like one thing to me. Number one is if a bitch is too superficial, right? Another thing, I mean, you look at the friend group. Like, it's two type of women I don't trust, right? That's a lie. It's probably more than that, but in this context, right? A woman with no friends and a woman with too many friends, right? Bitch, why the fuck is you so friendly with everybody? Especially too many male friends, right? Why the fuck you so friendly, bitch? Oh, this is like my brother. Yeah, I bet it fucking is. But but a bitch that ain't got no friends, like what kind of fucking skeletons are you hiding? And what kind of person are you that nobody likes you? Right? Man, you're a bitch, you got a vagina. There's niggas who are fake liking you just because of that. Like, what kind of bitch do you gotta be that nobody wants to fucking associate with you, right? So, you gotta, yeah, we in here, not so deep. What's up, Key Man? Really, you know what, honestly, there's a bunch of shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, right? So, I'm finna go on one of my den. We're gonna go off-road. It's off-road time in the den. That's what I'm gonna start calling this shit. I'm about to go off-road for a little bit. So, like I told you, I had my like Thanksgiving consumption was basically my baby was basically Sunday, right? And so I ate good. And I heard that. I heard another thing. I'll talk about it in a minute. So it was basically Sunday. Ate good Sunday. Had some little leftovers Monday. And so part of it was like, I tapped out early last night in the Discord because I was really finishing all the leftover food I had, right? And so once I finished all the leftover, I'm like, I'm going to fast. There's no need to pile on top of the food, right? So I need to, it's a good time to fast. I said I wanted to take better care of myself. I want to take better care, and I hadn't been, I kind of skewed off that path a little bit. So it's been a fasting day, you know, like I say, started midnight last night. I ate a bunch of shit. So it hasn't been a difficult day because I think I ate so much last night. I feel like tomorrow it's going to have more of an impact. Like I'm going to feel it a bit more. I'm just more tired here. All right. But, so I'm going to be honest with you, we may have a bit shorter stream, right? Because I am a little tired. Like I was fighting it. But I've been cleaning up my act, right? I'm cleaning up. I'm back to the papers. I told y'all about that. Like that's an accomplishment. I'm no longer smoking blunts. Okay, I'm smoking papers now. Okay, that's fucking funny. Like I said, it's just time to clean up my act, right? I I just really realize how bad blunts really are. They're just convenient, right? That's what makes them so good. They're just so much more convenient. But a nice joint is really more sophisticated. Now, just roll up a nice. Matter of fact, I need to roll me one. But yeah, rolling up a nice joint is truly the thing. And you know why? Because I don't smoke in groups anymore. Like, blunts are for people who, I fuck with that. I was actually talking about that earlier. I need to up my collection. I need to start my collection. I used to have a few pieces, but now I don't have any. Because there's levels of it. And so if you're not a partaker, you're gonna be like, this is drug talk. These druggies are talking drugs. Yeah, right. Because like I have this belief. I have a lot of beliefs, right? And I don't think they fall in line anywhere. I think they're just my beliefs. And so, because we always have to put in these boxes, either this or that or this. But like I said, blunts serve the purpose, right? Because I'd always be smoking with a bunch of people. You smoke with your homies and say, yo, my partner's coming through. Yo, I'm gonna smoke, everybody gonna match one. Cool, right? Those in rotation last longer. But they stink, right? And you're not really getting the bit. Like, blunts give you the worst smoke bang for your buck, right? Because the THC and all that shit a lot of shit gets caught on the like the blunt paper, right? And it's thick, so you're not really enjoying it. It's kind of contaminated. Like with the papers, it's not so bad. I'm probably not wording it right, but you know what I'm saying. With the papers, you're getting more of the actual. You get a better taste, right? And so you don't get that clogged up ass, blunt, mucusy feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the thing. I actually do. I need to start with a little collection for the. I know exactly where to go to, but I haven't hit a bong in a long time. I think the last time I've even come close to a bong-like contraption, I fuck with some wax. And look, I know you know, wax goes up, man. Fuck wax. That's drugs. Okay? Wax is drugs, and I don't care what you say. And I'm talking about drugs, but drugs. Like, wax is drugs. That's not weed, right? That shit is a whole nother. This is a whole different, right? And that's the thing too. Like, I've been on the papers, and I haven't been really smoking the whole joints. And that's been king size papers, but I really ain't been hitting the whole thing. I've kind of been lasting me throughout the day. I'm like, yeah, I've been definitely smoking way too much weed because the blunts are shitty. But like, I've done it twice in my lifetime. 2 times I've dabbed. I've hit the wax, right? Hit the wax. I don't want to be that high, right? I don't want to be that lit. I don't want to be that, because I was too high for too long. Like, I was high, like really, really high for some hours, like not like I was smoking. I got that smoke kind of lag. Like, I'm not as high as I was, right after the first, maybe 20, 30 minutes after you hit the weed, and kind of like. And then you kind of go on that decline, like, you're high, but just like, I was high, like too high and getting higher, after I hit the shit. Like, I wasn't a fan of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not the wax moment, bro. Terrible. I don't want I know people be talking about the pens, they be talking about all that shit. It's like, nah, it's something. I won't say symbolic, but I don't know, something about rolling your own shit. You know what I mean? I enjoy that more so than anything. Oh man, look. Here's my thing. I condone the expansion of the mind, right? I'm a firm believer in that. I'm not anti-drug. Right, and when I say that, I'm anti-crack. That's terrible. I'm anti the bad stuff, but I'm not anti Like, I'm not anti-LSD. I'm not anti-ayahuasca. I'm not anti, like, messing like that trippy shit. Like, I believe that there are therapeutic purposes in this stuff, right? People who microdose on the shrooms, there's a reason, right? Like, I believe that I'm not going to say all these illegal street drugs that you're getting from God knows where getting cut up with shit is the shit. I'm not talking about shit like that. But what I'm talking about is, like, that I do believe that there's a balance for it, right? I believe everything in moderation, right? Like, I don't really care what you do if you do it in moderation. Again, I talk shit about crack smokers. I know harder working crack smokers than probably and I'm not talking about lick hitting crackhead. I know motherfuckers who will go work a 100-hour work week. They're not gonna go fuck with shit. But when it comes time to get that paycheck, they get that play check, they sending that money home to their wife to do whatever, and they're going nuts. And they're gonna be at work on fucking Monday before everybody, right? So, like, I'm not anti-drug. I'm not anti-people doing things, but I am anti-junkie. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make it a priority in your life. You have to work hard. I believe that, you know, you work hard, you play hard. Same way people go get loaded off of beer and shit. I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not a fan. I drink a little alcohol, liquor, more so. You know, if I'm taking a drink to shit, let me get the more potent shit if I want to chug a bunch of beers and get all bloated. But so I mean, I'm not anti any of. Well, I'm not saying any, but I think that it should be legalized, right? People shouldn't have free reign to it because we as Americans, we have no discipline in anything, in nothing. We're like super consumers. But you should be shout out Eastside. You should be able to cultivate your own stuff. You should be allowed to put whatever you want in your body without somebody telling you it's bad. Because they're allowed to put stuff in your body without telling you what the fuck is going on, right? They just pay a little bit of a fine, they pay a little bit of fees. We're consuming shit we don't know all the time. But we can't put the shit we want in your body. But I do believe, like in mine especially, I do believe that some of the greatest stories that we've probably had in life have come off of people being on drugs. Some of the greatest music that we've had have come off people being on drugs. Like, people looking at life from a different lens. That's the thing I always talk about that makes the Den great. Your perspective on something may be completely different than mine. And I may disagree with you in 92% of it, but that 8% that you say that gives me that different insight may be life-changing to me. You know what I mean? So I value all of this stuff. I value all of these interactions. I think they're very important. But yeah, this wasn't intentionally. This is supposed to be a woman bashing Den. But I did go off on the trail. I know what timing. Keeping it real, Ty Riley. How you doing this evening, man? I think Ken was supposed to have the Tubi Tuesday today. I don't know if anybody has, spoken with him about it. If not, I think there was an alternate plan. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm be honest about two things, right? I'm a little tired. Oh, if you're a sauce person, or whatever person, period. My schedule ain't changed until December 3rd, like next week, so it'll be early sauce until then. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I guess we could maybe go a couple more minutes, maybe 2 more minutes. We'll do it early. Then, and if y'all want to do the Tubi Tuesday night, we can do that early. But yeah, then we'll roll me up a nice little J. I was catching up on Invincible, right? I was catching up on Invincible yesterday, and I don't know how I'm feeling about it, right? Because it seems like, is it only 4 episodes in this season? And I'm already on episode 4. Like, I got questions and concerns. I haven't finished it. We're going to see. I started watching The Boys. I think J Mel was going to talk about The Boys. Pause. Definitely going to be a J Mel thing. But Boy, ain't nobody watching no damn Baby Boy. Hell no. Hell no. We'll watch the Big Job marathon before we watch the damn Baby Boy. It's terrible. Well, y'all gotta understand. I've watched Baby Boy. I hate Baby Boy, one. But two, I've watched this movie too many. Like, Baby Boy might have been the movie that made me start hating niggas. Like, Baby Boy might have been when I started to realize, man, we got the game fucked up, bro. Like, I saw Baby Boy twice in the theater, and I hate this fucking movie. Don't ask me, well, I don't think I had shit to do, right? I don't even know how I went and saw it the second. I saw that bitch twice in the theaters, right? And large black women were talking both times. I couldn't enjoy the fucking movie, right? And I don't want to watch Baby Boy with you niggas. There's a lot of movies I would rather watch than watch Baby Boy with you niggas. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever. I feel like it's something else. Oh, I just got my Hulu back. Because I wasn't fucking with the Hulu for a while because Hulu came with my Spotify subscription. I'm already subscribed to too much shit. But being the extra cheap person that I am, they had a little deal for the Hulu with ads, unfortunately, for like 99 cents for Black Friday for a year. I couldn't pass that up. Right? I couldn't do it. I had to. I'll watch the ads. Because to me, it's not that bad. It's like I grew up on network television, right? I think ads are only terrible to like kids, right? Because they don't understand. They're used to the everything on demand, quick, fast. Like, if you grew up watching Saturday morning cartoons, like, you're not tripping on no fucking ad. Like, you don't give a fuck about some ads. Like, yeah, bring on the ads. This is like, ads are good. This is time for me to like go to the restroom. I'll go to, get snacks. Well, I can't get snacks now. But, all that type of stuff. And so that's what makes the ads are a good handy time. This is like all right, get up and stretch time. You've been sitting down too long. You don't have the ads. You fucking, you don't fucking, you sit there too long. That's when you start binge watching, and then you end up in my 600-pound life, right? So, get shit with ads. Yeah, there's that. So, that's what we're gonna do. Let me put the thing in here. We're gonna dip into the dilly majig a little early, right? Like I said, I'm a little sluggish today. I don't have the juice that I wanted to bash with today. I'm very, I'm gonna say not lackluster. To be continued. Oh man, look, this is look, y'all don't understand. And I say this. I talk about how bad TV and entertainment is all the time, but TV and entertainment brought us together, right? There's people like I've never met you. I've never met most of you, right? I met some of y'all, unfortunately. Broderick being one of them. I've never met most of y'all, right? But there are things that tie us and unite us because of our common shared history, right? And these kids these days will not have that. Like, they may know of the YouTuber, they may watch them. Remember when so-and-so fought so-and-so? It was rigged, but it was cool, right? Like, they'll never have the challenge of making sure you got your fucking homework done by a certain fucking time so you could watch some goddamn TV because the show was coming on at a certain time. Or you better do these like to actually have chores matter first. So, well, you can watch some TV and do some shit. Like, y'all be giving kids off. Y'all stupid as shit. But like, and then having to be somewhere at a certain time to catch it. Wasn't no TiVo, DVRs. There wasn't no fucking cell phone to watch it later on YouTube. Like, you had to be there. You could VCR. You could record it if you knew how to time your fucking VCR. Don't let the power go out. You fucked. And otherwise, you had to wait. You had to wait until it either was reran, syndicated, or like you said, don't let it be the end of a season and that bitch say to be. Oh my God. Bro. Like, and people really hung on the shows until that season came back on. Like, until it came back on. I can't wait to come back. Like, and you didn't have news updates every fucking day. You didn't have insiders in the blogosphere drop it all. Like, you had to wait, right? And you appreciated it, right? And we didn't go crazy. We learned patience. Kids nowadays, people nowadays have no patience, right? And that's gonna be, like you said, to be continued. Like, to be continued would be like a Dallas fan at the end of most games. People be breaking their TVs and shit. What does this mean? To be continued? What the fuck does that mean? What do those words mean? They fucking lose their shit, bro. It'd be crazy. Alright, so Juice. What the fuck is Juice? I want some of that purple stuff. Man, TV Guide, and then the fucking little guide channel, right? Like, don't remember when the guide channel was just a channel, like you had to let that whole scroll all the way through to wait to see what the fuck you wanted. It wasn't like I'm gonna program my remote to alert me in 30 minutes when my show comes on. Like, nigga, you better read the TV Guide in the fucking line at the goddamn store. Buying a TV Guide, I mean, purchasing the TV Guide. What are you talking about? You brought TV Guides home? Rich niggas. That's rich nigga shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like it's a situation where you just gotta, you just really gotta appreciate technology now, right? Especially to be part of a generation that started out in the early part of it, was able to adapt and still use it and utilize it and benefit from it. Again, I was born at the exact right time, right? Just in between, enough to be outside, but enough to understand the inside and why it's better to be outside. Yeah. So, man, look, the nigga was stealing the cable. Man, look, that's when stealing cable was evil, right? Delivered. This nigga probably had a newspaper subscription and everything. I already knew that fancy Delta Echo Golf name. Yeah, look at you. See, I know that people get newspapers delivered. Look at it. Look what I'm saying. People buying newspapers. What is this? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I am gonna lie. Because I'm not gonna tell y'all what I was about to say. So, all right. So with that being said, man, like I said, we rocking it. It's gonna be a short one tonight. My apologies. I am a little bit tired. We'll slide in the Discord. We'll put the link in the Discord in here. We'll see whoever's in charge of Tubi Tuesday. If not, then whoever claim it first can have it. I feel like it's something else I'm supposed to talk about. I'm getting acclimated because, like I said, this is pure water. Like, that's probably what it is. Well, it ain't even close. It ain't 10 o'clock yet, so it's only been like 22 hours. So yeah, just got to get past. Like, you got to get past like that 48-hour mark. Once you get past like the 48 hours to the 48 to 60-hour mark, you kind of get past that, you good. Oh, and really, it's all good as long as you don't. The motherfuckers be like texting you about food and all that shit. Yeah. So yeah. Now, remember the DirecTV chips. You know, the little things, little card or whatever they used to have in that bitch. So there's that. Alright. So with that being said, let me put the dilly the spliggity splaggity and drop that in the see, look at this. I don't trust Broderick's picks. All right, we'll see. We'll take a vote the thing. We'll see who wants to allow Broderick to make choices in the Discord. But again, my apologies. Let's see, a little sluggish, a little slow tonight. I guess I got to get acclimated. I got to make it to. I got to make it at least to Friday night. I'm really thinking Saturday. I really need to go 5+. But I'm thinking about that Texas game. I don't know if like you go to the game, like, should you be fasting when you go to a stadium, right? And then, like, you don't want to break your fast because you're going to eat bad food and it's going to be real bad for you. So I'm trying to debate, what do I do, right? But I need to go for a while. But anyway, with that being said, I'm trying to do y'all be cool. Like, y'all be cool to get this my honor. It is my privilege, but more than anything, it is my pleasure. Like I work at Chick-fil-A. I mean, it is my fucking pleasure to get to chop it up with you wonderful people each and every night, man. That we do go live. Thank y'all for being here. We will be rocking tomorrow. There's a couple of things I talked about. I should have wrote down. I have to come back and listen to the stream. There's a couple of things I said that I definitely said, that's a future topic. But with that being said, catch me in the Discord. You know, beat me there. Don't meet me there. However that saying goes. And all that other good stuff. I'm out. Adios, amigos, banditos, all that good shit.